Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB and Blue. Welcome to my channel, Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny rants, reviews, and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. I am a little late to episode 3 of Agatha all along. I was on the East Coast for work. The time change, the rainy weather, and the plethora of options for food choices had your girl in a tizzy, okay? I didn't know what I wanted. Do I want Pakistani food? Do I want Haitian food? Do I want Ethiopian food? Your girl got a big bag and I was overwhelmed, and by that time I just couldn't talk no more. Okay, so now I'm back home. Bluesy and I, yes, I see you, Duty Pop. I see the Duty Pop, Rudy Mama, Duty Bluesy Roozy, okay? We're here to talk about episode 3 of Agatha all along, okay? We gotta check in with the Covenant, see what's going on. Baby, episode 3 opens up and we are officially on the road, okay? We are barefoot and confused. We don't know what's going on. We don't know where we at. We don't know if something gonna pop up on us like a scary movie or a haunted house, baby. But one thing we do know for sure is that Mrs. Davis and her straw hat need you to understand that you have kidnapped her, okay? She said, baby, this is a kidnapping. I'm gonna call the authorities. Don't no old people do nothing like call 911. It don't matter what it is. Driving through the neighborhood too fast. Is your music too loud? They're gonna call the police on you. Unfortunately for Miss Davis, baby, they don't have no cell reception on the Witch's Road, so you are stuck. Now, she is correct. They did kidnap her. They didn't even teach her the words to the Witch's Road song. They got her down into the basement under false pretenses, and she is quite upset. And I said, baby, you know what? I get that. So Agatha and the rest of the girls are also freaking out because they don't know what to expect. They don't know what's going on. They ain't never been on the road before. They have some trepidation, as would I, because it looked creepy as hell down there. So baby, Lilia said, you know what? I'm not nothing else if I'm not an old witch. Okay, baby, I have been alive for 450 years. And let me tell you what I do know for sure. We are going to be facing some trials to get to the end of the road. And they are talking about it, going back and forth, fussing with each other. Agatha saying stuff. Billy is just... his name not Billy yet. It's not confirmed. His name is Teen. Teen is very excited to be there. He's like, listen, we're going to get together some analog magic, okay? Whip out your abacus. Okay, we already done dealt with the Dewey Decimal System in the show. Okay, not that he didn't say that. I'm just saying we're going old school with it. Let's put the craft, okay, in witchcraft. All right, we the coldest bitches on the road right now. Let's get together and go old school with it. Let's take it back to olden times. All right, we don't need powers and magical spells. We can work together as a community. And Jen, okay, my bald-headed black sister, is very much on some, oh, you speak French? Who is we, baby? You not even a witch. Where's your mama and daddy? Questions that need answers, because he ain't had nobody put no Amber Alert out on him. They didn't try to call his phone. He been gone for buku long. And where's his mama and daddy? I think I know, but we have not, we don't know yet, okay? So, baby, they fussing, they confused, they upset, and Agatha is being a smart ass, and they look around, and where's Mrs. Davis? Miss Davis said, I'm gonna let y'all witches do what witches do, but since I'm a GDI, okay, I'm gonna go ahead about my business. Comment down below and let me know if you know what a GDI is. So Miss Davis said, you know what, I'm gonna go and find some help. Maybe they have like a service station on the Witch's Road, or like a visitor center or something. I'm gonna try to go over there and get me some help because I can't stay over here. She said, you know what, let me sit down and just get my bearings about myself. My feet hurt, you know what I'm saying? I don't have my inserts in. I'm barefoot on the road. Let me just sit down and take a beat. She put her bag down, and baby, the bag start going down into the ground. All right, the bag starts sinking, okay? And immediately I'm thinking, I don't want to be traumatized again, because when I see like a dark and stormy, gloomy area and then stuff starts sinking in the ground, I'm thinking about my first boyfriend that I ever had in my life, Atreyu from the Never Ending Story, and what they did to his horse. Okay, the horse died and drowned in the swamp of sadness. The horse was so sad it died, bro. That's how bad the vibes was. And the bag went down the same way the horse was about to go. And I said, baby, I can't do it, okay? Because I'm still not over the horse. And that was in 1987, okay? The bag started going down. Oh, no, baby, this is limited edition from Talbot's. Okay, I'm an old lady. I shop at old lady stores. This is a limited edition from Talbot's, and you will not have it. She goes down and try to get her stuff, and the ground was like, oh, okay, well, listen, I was just trying to get a little moves boost, but if you're going to give me the entree, I'll take your ass down here too. So the ground start trying to eat Miss Davis, baby. Miss Davis is like, help. All the witches come running. They get her out the thing. and she is just tore down from the ground, baby. What kind of situation you got her in? The ground is alive? Mrs. Davis don't understand. She don't get it and she don't like it, okay? So Agatha said, you know what? I didn't think I needed to say this. Let's all stay together, okay? The road is a sketchy place. We gotta stay together on the road. We have to do all the trials together or it's not gonna work, okay? They all look to the left and it's a wonderful, beautiful beach house on the side, baby. Okay, now everybody else in the Agatha All Along street said it's giving Big Little Lies. This whole next part of the show, yes, it definitely does. I see that, I clocked that. But see, I'm an old lady, okay? I'm a golden girl. This part of the show was also giving me Grace and Frankie, okay? Comment down below and let me know if you was a fan of Grace and Frankie, baby. When Netflix dropped Grace and Frankie in my lap, I said yes. Give me all the old white ladies you got, okay? I love me an old, sassy, weed-smoking white lady. That's the kind of white lady I want to be when I grow up. Not the white kind, the black kind, but you know that, you know, the old money, you know, got time on my hands to get into shenanigans. I'm taking my little vape and I'm smoking my thing and I'm, you know, I'm chilling, okay? I'm going to lunch. I'm taking naps, playing with my grandchildren and getting into shenanigans. That's the kind of old lady I aspire to be. Okay, comment down below and let me know what kind of old lady you aspire to be. So they walk up to the door of Grace and Frankie house / the Big Little Lies house. And they see some stuff on the door about the moon, right? It's all the phases of the moon, and Agatha go right in. Everybody else has got a little concern, because like, what are we walking into, baby? This is sketchy, and I don't like it. Agatha was like, let's go in and see. Like, let's get it over with. So, baby, they walk inside of Grace and Frankie / the Big Little Lies house. They have very much changed into what their surroundings look like, okay? We're talking about cashmere socks and sweaters. We're talking about layers. We're talking about nautical themes. We're talking about side part bust downs. We are talking about khaki pants, boat shoes. It's giving very much Montecito, where the median income is $2.5 million. Say yes, change it up. I love that for you, my G. They walk in, they see an invitation on the mantle. The invitation is giving the Riddler. All right, you got to figure out the riddle, baby. The trial has started. Let's figure out what's going on. The riddle says, my age has no value. I'm no fun alone. I mess with your mind. My tricks are well known. I'm not good at riddles, baby. Listen, all I got is what has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. That's the most I can give you. That's all I got for you, okay? I learned that. My dad taught me that one in 2nd grade. So they see a bottle of wine pop up, baby. A bottle of wine and 5 glasses. There are 6 witches on the road. They don't want the teen to drink. I was confused why. I'm assuming because it's Disney, but then I'm like, well, do witches care about underage drinking? Because they've been alive for 1,000,000 years. So it's like, do they care if the teen drink? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so they can't open the bottle. They need a wine opener. Jen and Teen go over to the bar to find a wine opener. Jen, Messy Boots McGee, okay, who also has a side part Bob. She was a Bobbiana in this episode. I said, oh, I don't know. I prefer her with the, you know what I'm saying? But she was cute with her Bobbiana. Anyway, she goes over to the bar with Teen and she said, you know what? You need to watch your back around Agatha. Because you can't trust her, okay? She sold her child for the dark hole. So you might want to try to keep away from her. And Teen was like, you know what? I don't want to hear any Agatha slander, all right? Ignoring all the red flags. Now, I find it very funny that the next part of this scene with Teen and Jen at the bar is so important to the MCU, or so important to the fanboys, okay? For those of you who may not know, in Marvel, in the comic books, there was a character named Mephisto, all right? Mephisto is like Marvel's version of the devil. And all the Marvel fanboys were really, really pumped to see Mephisto somewhere in the MCU, and they thought he was gonna be in WandaVision. They thought he was gonna be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. They have all these really elaborate theories about where Mephisto is gonna pop up. Jen says, well, you know, nobody really knows what happened to Agatha's son. Okay, maybe he is dead. Okay, maybe he's an agent of Mephisto. Jen actually says the words Mephisto, right? This is the very first time that the word or the name Mephisto has been mentioned anywhere in the MCU, right? I think it's so funny. This is the show that not all, I take that back, not all, some of the Marvel fanboys are just pissed about, okay? It's too many vaginas for the Marvel bros. It's too much estrogen. It's a gay boy in here. It's a black lady. It's an Asian. It's too diverse, okay? It's too woke, all right? Every Marvel movie since has been a sausage fest, all right? And it's millions of women's and thems out in the world who have enjoyed it and been okay with it, all right? The minute we get an older lady, you know what I'm saying? We get a seasoned lady. We get an Asian lady. We get a black lady. We got a gay boy with a curly bop. Everybody just losing their mind. And this is the show that was stupid to them. This is so stupid. We don't even need this. It doesn't even contribute to anything to the movie. And this is where we get Mephisto. And I say, yes, that's tea. Eat it up. Eat it up and shut it up. And I love that the black lady gave the line. So they get the corkscrew. They open the wine up, pour the wine up, and do a little toast. Mrs. Davis, baby, said, I've had a day. All right? I've had a day. I've been trapped in a glass case of emotion by Wanda Maximoff for about 3 years. My husband dead. Y'all done kidnapped me. I done almost got eaten by the ground. Baby, give me this alcohol, okay? I'm about to take it to the head like a 40. She took that glass back, not knowing what was in it, not knowing what was going on. She just knew she needed to take a little edge off. And I say, yes, same. Mine is tequila. And a timer pops up, okay? The timer has 30 minutes on it, baby. You got 30 minutes to figure out this trial, find a solution for it, and get the hell out of Dodge, or you gonna die in Grace and Frankie's living room. Agatha is a sneaky boots McGee. Agatha been feeling all on the walls, trying to see if they got a trap door. None of the doors have door knobs. You can't get out. Agatha's trying to figure out how to get out of the house, unbeknownst to the rest of the coven. And Mrs. Hart is sitting in the living room and it was like, okay, so let me get this straight. A witch is basically just another way to say like a bad girl. Lily is like, baby, I take umbrage, okay? First of all, don't let Halloween fool you. Ain't nobody running around here with no green skin and, you know, troubled, you know, problem T-zone areas with acne and warts. And I don't eat no children and I don't fly on a broom. No, baby, I drive a Benz, okay? Nobody said that, but I feel like they should have. They all down on their look, so ain't nobody really driving a Benz, baby. They look very public transportation in real life, okay? Let's move on. And Agatha was like, you know what, to be honest, to be fair though, babies are very tasty. And I'm like, listen, do y'all really eat babies or not? Like, don't make me deduct points because I love all they are right now. And eating babies is just something I can't get past. Mrs. Hart has, baby, just, I'm telling you, it's not even an allergic reaction. She looked like that man that was on Botched on ETV with the two doctors, overfilled, lips big, all right? And all of them start to look like that. They all look overfilled, overdone, like kind of playing into the, you know, rich housewife overfilled look. Right. And so Jen is like, oh shit, we have been poisoned. Let's start the trial. This is Jen's trial. Jen is the poison, you know, witch of the bunch. Okay. So she's like, okay, well, we got to figure out what's going on. Here's the gag though. I don't have no magic. We don't have no juices and berries to rub together. Okay. I'm in Grace and Frankie living room. I'm ill-equipped. Agatha started freaking out. She take a wine bottle and try to break the glass to get out the house. She was gonna leave them bitches in the lurch. She is the captain and first vice president of leave you bitches in the lurch. They also see that she has not drunk her wine. So Agatha's like, no, bitch, I'm not. Y'all see what it did for y'all. Like, why I gotta be poisoned if all y'all poison? And so Teen is like, listen, drink it. I'm not playing with you. End up drinking her potion too. All right, her poison too. To say, okay, let's think about it. Let's get into the mind palace. We need to cure this poison. We gonna need some eye of newt. Okay, you know a witch love a good eye of newt now. She's like, okay, and I need like a 2 million year old insect. And they like, bitch, we on what you talking about? Like, where we supposed to get that at? So they have to find modern versions of these things. Like eye of newt is basically mustard powder. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all, okay? So they have to go around and like get all of these things, get these ingredients to make this antidote. Then it starts to go down. So not only are they poisoned and they on the clock and they gotta find all the ingredients and stuff, they each start to live out a nightmare, like a horrible time or their worst moment, right? Mrs. Davis starts first. She's in the living room saying, let him breathe. Like she's laughing, but she's crying saying, let him breathe. Now, if you didn't see WandaVision, there was a part in WandaVision where her deceased husband, who was alive at the time, was choking. And she was saying, help him. And it was a very it was a dope ass scene, to be quite honest, because she had to laugh while she was actually begging and pleading Wanda to save her husband's life, right? And that was a horrible moment for her because she was trapped in this trance that Wanda had her in solely for Wanda's benefit. Now she's living that out in this living room and everybody else is like, Help who, bitch? Then. So here's a part, and I don't know because I've been out the loop for a couple days and I haven't got on the interwebs to see. So comment down below and let me know. Agatha and Lilia are in the bathroom and they see all of Jen's products. They're finding that her products probably have petroleum oil or jelly in them, right? And so all of a sudden, Lilia looked at Agatha and says, "We have to save Agatha." And Agatha's like, all right. Like, she don't know what's going on. Neither do I. Lilia's thing is like divination. Like, it just be coming to her, okay? The spirit, it just be hitting her. What does that even mean? Like, who is we? Is she gonna do that every episode, I wonder, until it all makes sense? Comment down below and let me know if you know what I'm talking about and if you know what's going on, because I don't know what's going on with that. I really like her though. That's my girl. Shout out to Miss Patty, okay? So Alice and Tina together, and Alice looks in the sauna, sees her mother, but it's like her mother from the 70s, and her mother is in complete turmoil, complete shambles. She's hollering, "I couldn't save them, I couldn't save you." She drinks poison. Alice is actually in there trying to save her mama and stop her mama from drinking this poison, and it's completely freaking Alice out. And yes, because her mom, she ain't seen her mama since she was a child, and all of a sudden her mama's in there hollering at the top of her lungs and trying to take herself out the game. Yeah, I could see why that would be traumatizing. Okay, so then Jen is in the kitchen and she turns around and it looks like she's surrounded by reflections of water. She's in the kitchen and she looks over and she sees a white man. I'm telling you, run. He looked problematic. All right, he looked like a problematic person. He walks over to Jen and very angrily says, "You're an inconvenient woman." Next thing you know, he's drowning Jen. Because get your hands off. And then he was dressed like a doctor from like the 40s or the 50s or the 20s. I don't know what he was an olden time doctor. So an olden time white man was drowning this black lady, telling her she was inconvenient. I don't like that. Obviously this is something to do with Jen's past. So what was she to this man in the past? So then Lilia sees somebody dressed like she's like, you know, one of Henry VIII's wives or something. Another language, I'm assuming Italian, says, "Do you want to see?" And Lilia follows this girl around the corner and she walks in and sees this old ass, decrepit ass lady sitting at the table, and the lady looked like dead. And then somebody come behind her and it's like a ghost or something. It was creepy. And then she says, like, in real time, like, they're dead. They're all dead. Girl, who died? Like who did it? Like, who did it? Who was that? What's going on? Okay, I have so many questions because these ladies got some stories to tell. Okay, They all come out and they congregate back in the living room. They all fucked up. Like, they like, "Okay, are you okay?" "No, bitch, actually I'm not." "Okay, so now what we gonna do?" Then they all see that the crack in the glass that Agatha made when she tried to escape and lead them in a lurch is leaking water. Now they are surrounded by water. Like, they literally are under the sea. So if they don't get it together within the next like 6 minutes, the walls are gonna, you know, implode on them and they gonna drown. So they are using the sink in the kitchen as a cauldron. Fill it up with water. They add all the ingredients that they found in a certain order. And now they're suffering from like other side effects. Like, they can't breathe, they got loss of motor function, they hallucinating, obviously, with the things that they saw. They like getting real weak and stuff. And so the water turns like this bright red, purple, like it turns a color, giving Winifred Sanderson. I say, yes, teach the people. Jen was like, "Okay, so how we gonna boil it?" Teen says, "Oh, I'm gonna get a sous vide machine. My best friend got a sous vide machine." And I'm like, "Girl, it ain't nothing I ever needed to cook that I need a sous vide. And you just so fancy." She's a full grown adult and I'm gonna get to where she at one day. Comment down below and let me know if you got a sous vide machine. That's very fancy. Anyway, they go get a sous vide machine and they use that to make the water boil. So now, because Agatha took her drink later than the rest of the stuff, she has gone through all the things that everybody else is going through, but later. And she has her hallucination. So all of a sudden the room gets dark, everybody's gone. She sees a crib and she hears a baby in the crib. Baby Agatha looks so sad, like tears in her eyes sad. She slowly walks over to the crib. We hear the baby crying. She get down and opens up looks in the crib, pulls the blanket back, and wouldn't you know, it's not a baby, it's the dark hole. And it freaks Agatha totally out because yes, why? Questions that need answers, Aggie. Like, what's up with the baby and the dark hole? Was there an exchange? Did you murder your child? Where is the baby at? I want to know. So then Jen says, okay, get over here, baby. I know you done seen some traumatic shit. So have we all. We need a lock of your hair. So they all add their hair in at the same time. So she says, okay, everybody join hands. Clear your mind, baby. We got to focus in on this cauldron and not dying. Get your intentions together. And then they was like, well, what the fuck is our intentions? Like, and then somebody was like, to not die, dummy. And it was like, yeah, that's probably a good ass point. Then Jen is like, well, shit, we forgot something. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember what we forgot. I'm bound that he stole my magic. Is he the one that tried to drown you? Is that the he we referring to? Because how did he do that? Because is he a warlock? What is going on? Who took it? And they have literally like a minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Agatha, of all people, gives Jen a pep talk. Agatha did. Yeah. You heard me right. I gave a witch pep talk. I said yes. Okay, we down to the last play of the game. You better give her a pep talk. Agatha said, you know what, baby? I could have came for your ass a long ass time ago, okay? And I could have knocked your heads between the wash and the dryer like I did lots of other witches. But I left you alone because what you was doing was important work, okay? So you can do this. They can take your magic. They can't take your noggin, okay? I say, yes! God damn it, you can't ever take what I know. That's why I want to know everything. I am so nosy because you never know when you're going to need to know something, okay? I'm the queen of, let me put a pin right there because I know I'm gonna have to come back to that. Let me pay attention to that because I know I'm probably gonna need that for future reference. So that definitely helps Jen. Jen said, oh, bitch, we need blood. We need the blood of the unpoisoned. Teen didn't drink any. So Agatha go get a knife out, and the way she took it out was like, is she gonna murder the boy or is she just gonna get a little bit? Because she took it out like with a little stank on it. You drop the blood in the water and the potion turned the right color, cerulean. Like they took a shot of the cerulean. They realized that they didn't give Mrs. Hart they realized that they didn't give Mrs. Davis a potion, like a drink of the potion too, right? She still passed out on the countertop. Shove it down her throat in the last second and the oven pops open. That's their way to get out of the thing. Lily is like, pause, baby, because I had a friend, okay, who they put in the oven, and I don't like that. She had a very nice house, and them children came over there. This is very triggering for me, and I don't like that. She had to make a point, okay? And Agatha was like, bitch, I'm gone, okay? Y'all can stay here and talk about it if you want to. I'm not about to drown in here with y'all. The water started to come on in. They get Miss Davis out the oven, they go, okay? And it turns into like a slide, and now they back on the road. Pause, though. They didn't take Mrs. Davis' help. Okay, they left Miss Davis' hair alone. I don't know if that was like an editing choice or if that's the reason why what happened in the next little part is what happened in the next little part or what. I don't know. But comment down below and let me know what you thought about that because I did catch that. I clocked that. They back on the road. Everybody trying to gather themselves and they immediately start bitching at each other. And Lily was like, shut your ass up. Okay, let's all be glad we made it through the first trial. We're all alive. And Teen says, we didn't all make it, baby. Sharon is dead. And they show poor Sharon on the ground. That is just so tragic, bro. She could have been at her house eating French onion dip and Ruffles potato chips watching the evening news, okay? I know she looked like she loved a good 5:30 news segment. And now she dead on the witch's roll. But then I had a question with, well, let me tell you what happened first before I tell you about me because, you know, I go off on a tangent, okay? I have a PhD in tangentiology. He tells the group that Sharon is dead. Agatha gonna hit them with, who is Sharon? What's going on? And that's where the episode ends. You don't know, you just went through this life and death situation with this lady and she almost died and you would have been dead if it wasn't for her drinking the thing and you don't know who that is? What happened if a non-witch died on the witch's road? Because technically she's not even supposed to be down there. The ground like just take her for like a little snack or something? Would it like spit her out because it's like, I don't like non-witches? Like she not even supposed to be like, I wonder what the rules, regulations, policies, and procedures are for somebody who died down there that's not even supposed to be down there in the first place. But she also kind of was a witch though, because she did all the stuff and sang the song and she down there and she did part of the challenge or whatever and she got out because she digested the antidote to the poison. They were all able to live, but then how did she end up being dead? Like, do y'all have to start all over? Like, you gotta like do not collect $200, like go to jail? Like, what you do? Like, I have so many questions. My favorite witch at the current moment though is Lilia. I love her real bad, okay? Because when she was all blown up with her little injections and her poison face, she was like, listen, bitch, I'm not mad at it. I'm leaning into the old overfilled rich lady. It look like I got money. I'm not mad at it. I love that. I love Lilia, okay? Comment down below and let me know what you thought of this episode. Comment down below and let me know who your favorite witch currently is. Comment down below if you have any answers to any of the questions that I had, because you know I have questions and queries. All right, I can't wait to talk to y'all in the comments. I'm going to talk to you later. Bye.